So, here's why roots and culture is important. Culture is usually developed over extensive periods, which then becomes ingrained in future generations to come. Culture actually plays a huge role in our biology. It has a lot to do with where we choose to dwell, our ecosystem, which then deals with how our cells evolve, right? And then the information which is encoded into our cells in our DNA, right? Which all goes on to determine if we're experiencing homeostasis in our body, if we are aligned with the culture that has been developed over an extensive period. Which is why there's some people who do really well dwelling at high altitudes where the air pressure is intense, which would not be possible if they did not have the right mutations in their genes. This is also why some people do well eating a seafood-based diet because their ancestors have been eating it for millennia. Ancestry is also not a linear thing. It's also a spiritual and resonant thing. Where you feel is home in your heart, that's home, okay? Because just look at this 8 generational chart. It goes back very deep, and some of us inherit genetics from ancestors from some interesting places, and we may be more resonant with their culture, thrive better off from their culture than our recent ancestry. So pay attention to your heart. This is because, again, our cells are encoded with information which we call DNA, and that does not always come from our recent ancestry, doesn't always come from our mother, our father, but can come from our great 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 grandfather or great 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 auntie. You understand? So the journey of self and ancestry is something that you should be curious about. You should inquire about so you can find and figure out what best suits you, what lifestyle will help you to thrive your best. Because if your diet is not in alignment, and if your lifestyle is not in alignment, or even your environment is not in alignment, then you will not be able to bring out your best potential. You can easily develop sicknesses in your body, in your mind, and in your spirit because we have a proper environment to thrive in like everyone else does. This is why culture and roots are important. So get you some sage, start cleaning up, get rid of that which doesn't belong, and you can head over to my apothecary, Sunchild Apothecary, and get an astrology reading, tarot reading, or a dream reading so you can connect with your ancestors and start receiving the insight which will benefit you. See you there, family. Shalom.